Hello, everybody. My name is Richard Vigorelli, and this is Vigorelli Institute. So right before recording this, it's a Tuesday, by the way. I'm just about to upload another video, but I'm going to record this one first. I have started watching Battlestar Galactica from the 2000s. Now, at this time, when it came out, I just finished the, what is it? Miniseries? Miniseries. That came on Sci-Fi Channel. That's back when it was spelled S-C-I-F-I instead of S-Y-F-Y, because that's Sci-Fi. Heard me. Also back when writing was actually good. And we had things like subtlety, nuance, characters that were people. Okay. Well, I just finished watching it. It's on Prime right now if you want to dive in. When this came out, I was in college, in the middle of my undergrad. It's back in '03. Yeah, it's that old, 21 years, holy crap. Or 20 something. Okay. And I didn't watch it. I watched it a couple of times, like at a friend's house or in passing, like I had it on while I was studying, whatnot, didn't pay attention to it. And I was kind of bored because it is surprisingly thick. Okay, I watched the miniseries here, and it sets up what's going to happen. Okay, it was kind of a premiere. I do remember back then it being kind of an event. I don't remember if it was summer or fall when it came out. Again, I was a bit busy with school. Also, big on team Stargate SG-1 at the time, and loved that show. Battlestar Galactica was kind of slow for me, wasn't impressed. So I didn't watch it. Watched it now, loved it. Okay. It is about 12 colonies of humans that had left a planet called Cobalt and found a system with 12 habitable worlds, okay? Each kind of sort of name for each one of the astrological signs. So you've got Caprica, Virgon, something like that. It's all those. They've just changed the name, made them slightly more Greek, etc. Okay? And each one's got their own culture and ways of doing things. And at one point they decided to create a robot called the Cylon. This was going to be a servant. Okay. Well, the Cylons eventually figured out that they were slaves and they rebelled. After a long conflict, Cylons took off, found themselves a new planet, and they maintained diplomatic relations with the humans. Well, 40 years passed, and the Cylons finally decide, hey, we want to talk again. So they launch a surprise attack and wipe out all but 50,000 humans on the Galactica, as far as the Galactica knows. Okay? Ships are wiped out, all the colonies are nuked, it's wiped clean. Okay? Which is exactly what the Cylons wanted. Okay? Now, this is actually based on the original Battlestar Galactica that came out mid to late 1970s. A lot of the names are still there in order to give some kind of continuity. Things are different, and the way they explain that is this is a continuation. Okay, so this is basically Battlestar Galactica: The Next Generation, if you will. Okay. Technology is about the same, though. Also, they say frack, which is one of my favorite swear words. I picked it up not having watched the show or gotten into the lore or anything like that. Okay. I think it's fun. Gets you out of trouble. Okay. There's little idiosyncrasies culturally and verbally in this world that, one, allowed them to get past the censors in the 1970s and the early noughts. Okay? Which I think is kind of nice. Nowadays on the Sci-Fi Channel, assuming you watch it, I don't. You can swear as much as you want. At least you could. I know The Magicians, when that came out, late 2010s, you know, they were saying F this, F that all over the place. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. And I was a little bit confused because basic cable. Okay. Anyway, I digress. I am going to be diving in and probably doing a proper review of the show. I think it's 33 episodes a season, if I remember correctly. I could be misreading, but compared to today's shows, that's huge. Yeah. Nowadays, you're lucky to see 10. Half the time, they're 8 or 6 because writers. Anyway. So, I'll report back once I know what's going on with it. All right. So, battle I've got to you for you today. Wow. If you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. I have also recently launched some self-guided ghost tours on my website. They take place, the locations are exclusively in downtown Nashville. Yes, you do have to pay. It's walking / driving. I would advise walking, just make sure you're protected. And I can come with you on the tour and never leave my house. I recorded everything right here, and let me know what you think about it, okay? You can also follow me on Twitter, link in the description. I'll be back later, guys. You take care. Bye-bye.